Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you all along on this face-up process journey as I restore an older BJD to new glory. This face-up was a commission and the details were to renew the old face-up, keeping within the same colour scheme and doing a skin tone match. Since the body has yellowed more than the head over time, the head now needs to be matched to the yellowed resin colour. The sculpt I'm working on is an Iplehouse JID Tania. I start off by removing the old face-up with some acetone and fragrance-free nail polish remover. Personally, I trust this exact stuff. It is from a local drugstore, and I've used it since I started doing face-ups, and I've never had any issues. So, if you're considering using nail polish remover, please make sure it is acetone free, and please test it out properly before using it on your doll's faces. Perhaps try it on a head cap first. After removing the face up completely, I clean the head with soap under running water, and then buff the surface with a magic eraser to really make sure the head is squeaky clean and has no fingerprints. The whole face-up removal process can take up to an hour on its own, depending on the condition of the previous face-up and if the older sealant layers cause any trouble. Then I prep my workspace for airbrushing. I have a color swatch sheet that I've created with different skin tones and their mixing components. I've been collecting different shades for a few years, and I usually have a swatch ready for most skin tones I get to work with. I was also sent a little hand as a color reference, which is the target color I'm trying to achieve. Mixing skin tones for resin matching is a very intuitive process for me. I generally start with a mix that comes close to or has the same undertone as the target color, and then I go from there, adding lighter or darker shades, continuously testing until I am satisfied with the match. It is impossible to get a 100% accurate match, but usually I'm able to match the head well enough so that the difference to the body is not obvious. And that's what I'm happy with. Also, with all the layers that go into a face-up, I need to keep the airbrushing layers thin enough so that in the end, the face-up will still look cohesive and not uneven in some places. That's why I focus the color around the contour of the face, where the head is in close proximity to the body and any color difference will be more visible. The airbrushing process is very finicky and a lot can go wrong, which is why I usually do airbrushing on its own and give the head a full day to rest and the color pigments time to settle, after sealing of course. The pistol then needs a thorough cleaning once I'm done, meaning I take the whole thing apart very carefully, wipe down all the parts and run some airbrush cleaner through to make sure it's clean inside and out. Future me will be happy with a clean tool, and you definitely do not want any color residue when you begin working on the next head. Then I go on to add shadows, build up the skin texture, blush, the colour of the waterline, and the basic lip colour. From there I just build and build, adding layer upon layer. Eventually the lip colour becomes darker, she gets some visible eyeshadow, and I gingerly paint on the lower lashes. Arguably, this is the most stressful thing of the whole face-up process after airbrushing, at least for me. This is still what challenges me the most out of everything. Once that is complete, I usually email customers their first work-in-progress picture, because at this stage the preliminaries are set and you can start to see where the face-up is going. After that, I darken everything a bit more and give the head some eyebrows. First, I'll put down a placeholder set of eyebrows with a lighter pastel shade. Then, if the customer is happy with the shape and placement, I will go on and finish them, adding all the tiny little hairs. Definitely my favourite part of the whole face-up. I love doing eyebrows. There's something very therapeutic about them. I apologise for my hair being in frame here and there. I definitely tend to slouch over my work, and I haven't quite got my ideal filming setup figured out for this just yet, but rest assured I will get better, I promise. Now that her eyebrows are done, I add little lip lines with a pencil. This is the only time I use pencil in the whole process. And then she is ready for a shiny layer of gloss. Very satisfying. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes of a face-up video. Comment down below and let me know if you'd like to come along when I paint other dolls. At the time of this recording, I still need about 6 to 8 hours for a head, depending on the complexity of the work. So I have a lot of topics I could cover in terms of face-ups, and I'm more than happy to show you more of the process if there's interest. Other than that, you can leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to stick around. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you very soon.